So you've got Helen and the hat trick. Okay, so anyone that's on a condenser mic where the sound comes out, anyone that's a woman who's Welsh, who I said, put your Bluetooth on, anyone like that, God, thank God Christmas is coming up soon. Oh, I could just give you mine and just, I'll have for Christmas the ones I bought you or something. Ian, get in the party. Sort yourself out. Anyway, welcome to the show. I am about to sit in my... Oh, God, it's going to hurt. Oh, shit. God, no. Oh, I can do it, though. Oh, that's good. I'm hearing feedback. Feedback. Probably. Oh, I don't know. You are Welsh. What do you expect? English, no. Hello. So we've got the proper Welsh-speaking Welsh woman here. She's very impressed with the way I can do a North Wales accent. You can see on the screen, in the North Wales accent, Gran Turismo. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Newedd. Newedd! Gran Turismo Newedd. Took me a minute. Shut up. Anyway, so, oh, I've got to press this button, haven't I? I've got to make it understand that I have a steering wheel. Where's my... Oh, God, I've got to get up again. Right. It's not... No sound's coming out. Though, no sound normally comes out, because I turned it all off, because it's really annoying. So, I just... picked up. This is not going to be a long one, because why bother? I'm crap, and no one's going to be watching, or listening, or something. But I have my new octopus thing, which I've clamped onto the back of my telly, which allows me to put my phone... I might actually see it now. My phone, which has SIM thingy, SIM, oh God, what does it call it? SIM something, which gives me, because I've now paid the pro price, I can put whatever the hell I like on both the tablet and also my Felietone. So I have in front of me my speed in miles per hour. People say, Andrew, why is it you put kilometres per hour on your what's this thing called? Game. And it's because when I go into here, let me just show you where I'll go into. If I go into here, give me a second. Car settings, you see this thing where it goes top speed automatically adjusted? It doesn't matter what you set your PlayStation up for. It doesn't matter what you set the game up for. This still has it in kilometres per hour. So, plus the fact that I am super clever. Look at that car. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Oh, I want one. And it'll be that colour. I don't care what people say. It'll be that colour. It won't have those stupid bloody belts on. It's not even got it's not even a 6-point harness. What's the point of that? Anyway, I've no idea what car we're going to start with, but whatever it's going to be, there's going to be full tuning available, because this is not a hat trick production.
Yes.
I don't know what you just said. Have you got your headset on? Hat trick?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That works for me. So it must have been the weird woman who did it. The weird woman definitely went bleep bloop 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 bleep bloop bloop. Oh, so I've just got I'm testing myself. I can hear myself. Let's take this down. So Ian's now in the chat because the PlayStation is incapable of Sony can't actually tap into the chat properly. Ian has said hi, and someone called Helen has said hello. So there we go. That's good. We're ready to go. What are we going to do? Here we go. We're going to go up to sport. No, we don't. I've gone the wrong way, like I always do. Wrong way. I'm not going to St. Crassant. I'm going to open a lobby, which is why I got a lot of people to appear, in a thing, to be with a thing. No one's going to watch. I just thought because Hugh's so tired, like I was last night, I had several people like German Kiwi. I should try and become his friend on the PlayStation. Yeah, I'm sure he would too. I don't know. Well, I've included John in the thing, but he's going to be on a 747 somewhere, isn't he? I mean, it's like geeking out, geeking out. Right. Okay. So, what is it you discovered the other day when? Which one of these on the screen? We've got free run, practice race, practice qualifier, race for fun. Room name. Hold on. Room name. What are we going to call this? Monday Madness. We've got to call it Monday Madness. Monday. Why does he not remember you want a capital? Madness live with hat trick with Rue. Rue and hat trick. It's not going to be Anne hat trick though, because you're not playing. The whole point was that you could get in your rig, your weird Scottish arse in your rig. God. Except you do know that you can change it so that you connect your thing to your PlayStation, right? And you change it so everything comes through your headphones. I mean, how many times have we gone through this, Hugh Hattrick, Mr. Techno Man? Oh my God. Oh, you're doing it that way, yeah? I gave you so much advance notice. I don't even want to do this anymore. It's so boring. What? What? You want me to? What? Oh, I was looking forward to setting it up how I like and destroying you. That's true. It's not going to be a lobby anymore. So I've just lied. You've just caused me to end up in prison because I lied. It says Monday Madness Live GT7 Lobby Festival. Lies. All lies. It's your fault. No, 5 people watch me because they like me. 1 watches me because she's an idiot and Welsh. And everybody else is you. Okay, so I recommend. I can't remember the name. What's the name of the thing? Something that my darling, whatever her name is. So hold on. Let's go to the chat. Let's do a chat challenge. 4 people watching. I know one of them's going to be Ian. Ian, had you intended to join me on a lobby? If
Yes.
so, honestly, you are brilliant, and I would just do a lobby with you because we've got history, mate. We've got
Yes.
history. And you've got faster, and I've got slower because I'm older. I'd do it just with you. Come on, type
Go.
something, Ian. That's Hugh obviously knows this, but he keeps forgetting because he can't pronounce Eiger.
Oh,
Heidi, though,
I
though,
I can know that.
to be fair, right? There, Harry's Garage, Harry Metcalf, who started Evo magazine, and we love Harry's farm. We learn so much about farming. There's so many things we love about Harry Metcalf. Can't pronounce a single. He can barely pronounce English.
Surprise me. Surprise me.
He's calling Ferruccio. Okay, Ferruccio. Italian is another one of those weird languages which is phonetic, which means you say it how you see it. And he's calling him Ferruccio. I think he's watched a hell of a lot too much Shakespeare. I think he's watched a brilliant film which I love, and I think the Welsh Witch loves. You know, with Kenneth Branagh, Much Ado About Nothing, Emma Thompson, all these people, amazing people. It's got Denzel in it. I mean, we love Denzel. Tell him, love, tell him. It is a very good film. If anyone thinks they don't like Shakespeare, watch Kenneth Branagh's Much Ado About Nothing, as I like to call it, because I'm partly from Yorkshire. It is. No. I'm not going with that one. You can shut up. It's the problem is Shakespeare's high class and it's amazing and all this kind of stuff, and then people go, oh, if you do Shakespeare, you're the top of acting. No, that's not actually what's going on here. That's like saying if you sit in an F3 car and crash it, you're an amazing racing driver.
Yeah, you're not. I'd say you're not.
Simon's with us without now taken out. Right? That's exactly the same idea. So, Shakespeare is like the F1 of acting. Because you need more than just to be able to stand on a screen. You understand? I can bring connections with everything to motor racing and cars. I'll protect myself, love, and say and cars. It's not just F1. I mean, I'm just broadening it a bit for you, in case people think something else. Right. So, if you can drive if a car's really easy to drive, how do you tell the difference between the Schumachers, the Jackie Stewarts, and the bum fluff that my neighbour in number 6, which you've been in the car when he's driving, haven't you? Or have you not? Yes, and use your words. Oh. Let me explain an imagined scenario. It didn't happen, obviously, for legal reasons. Where me, him, and Ant are driving to a lovely place, and Helen can attest to how lovely the place is, called Aber Falls. Aber Gwingregin is a tiny village. Aber means a sort of an estuary or an outflow of a river. Gwyn means white. Gregin means I can't bloody remember. I've looked it up enough times, but I can never remember. What does it mean, love? Rocks. Yes. Well, having been there a number of times, like about 1,000, rocks is a pretty good. Yeah, rocks make sense. So the outflow of the white river with lots of rocks in it. Yep, that makes sense. And it's a very famous place. It's a very famous place. There are millions of people go there a year. It's got a nice thing where even Hugh, Yvonne, and the kids could walk there. For fuck's sake, Alex got these massive. He got a scar on his head because he's tiny. He's like 2 years old and he's tottering along, or maybe he's less than 2. I can't remember. Tottering along. And he just decides to go running off and then trips on a rock and smacks his head on the ground. But he was smacking himself on like a cinder path, And he's like, ah! Like that. I mean, kids go there. We used to have this, and he said habit or hobby. No, what's that thing you do many times at the same time? What's it called? It's like a habit, but it's not a habit. Helen, I'm talking to you. What's it called? Oh, God. Hugh, you've got one. What do you do? Tradition. There you go. Didn't even need him. We had a tradition every year, and this is like 22 years of tradition. Every year on New Year's Day, we would walk to Aberfalls with whoever was staying over with us for New Year's night, right? So obviously it was never going to be like in the morning.
No.
But we would go to Aberfalls. It's very easy. And one of the funniest things we ever saw was these two very serious rich people. You know, the kind of people that got so much money they buy the most expensive climbing gear.
Yeah.
They had Nordic poles. They both had Nordic poles. They were in their 50s, 60s, and they were like, we are walking along very seriously. But it was on a completely flat pavement. Like, the whole path is, you can push a normal pushchair along it. There's nothing about this walk is remote. It's like going into the middle of Cardiff. Actually less dangerous, but they were in full what's not Carrymore, the expensive stuff. Carrymore's cheap. The expensive stuff. What's it called? Breeds and everything. Oh God, what can I remember? Oh, they were in hundreds of pounds worth of gear. They had special fleece hats on, and we went Happy New Year, and they went. Ugh. Because what we were in, well, we had a couple of people, and bearing in mind that two of the people that I was with were earning about £500,000 a year. These are ex-friends from Huddersfield Poly. It's not like they were poor. They just lived in London. So they were in jeans and a jacket. And it was cold. It was a cold day. There was frost. But they didn't need anything other than jeans jacket and a couple of gloves, you know? They didn't even have hats on. And they just, we have just walked to the dangerous place of Aberfalls. These are the kind of people that think that if you say hello in the wrong tone, it's hate speech. Hello! Oh my God, you're so violent! You know, these people. And we said Happy New Year to them in a very cheerful fashion. No. So, have you not... Wait a minute. How long have you known me now? So, let me ask you a question. Have you never seen any of my streams? I was doing this 2 nights ago, and John said, when I said, why are you idiots watching me? John said, something on the lines of, because we love the way you talk and crap like that. So, shut up. I'm a scientist. Multitasking is of the devil. Let me ask you a simple question. Oh, Ant's in the chat. Ant's in the chat. Right, Ant. If you can type fast enough, tell people what may or may not have legally happened when we went to Aberfalls with my neighbour upstairs, Mahmood. Tell him, Ant. Just mention it. Mention that at some point you asked me to swap driving with him. A bit. Mention that perhaps he begged me to take over because we were driving down. We're on the A55, and this is a rather large. It never used to be, and I've driven on it when it wasn't. But now it's a very wide dual carriageway with modern stuff on it. It's got those rumble strips, you know, on the sides and all this kind of stuff. However, even that, he came to a roundabout, and I had to go, there's someone alongside you. In other words, please don't sideswipe the nice man just taking the second lane on a roundabout, please. Please? Because your car's tiny and we're going to die. a little bit. Little bit. Good little bit. And then at the end of the day, he moaned. See, Ants is saying it. Yes. So, you know. So I watched a Ben Collins video earlier. Right, I've got to figure out. Let's. I don't want 809 horsepower Alfa Romeo Giulia. Why would I want to? And I've done the wheels and stuff. You know, I've done my thing. I hope you noticed, everybody. Pagan Ant, who you may or may not notice, is a pagan by religion. It's not like saying that because he's like, I love paganism. He's actually a pagan by religion. Nearly turned back to God. Right. So the Giulia, which I hope you're noticing, Rossa Corsa, and also I've done some nice wheels on it and stuff like that. A little bit. I want to stay in this car, but I can't. So what have we got? Let me let's do what the weird witch has been minging about. So Hugh said he liked this. Let's see where he is. Tidge's, oh my God, Tidge's is 7th in the world. Are you kidding me? That's pretty damn good. Considering it's from the south, innit? Wide body, notches overtake. Great. And I need some of the tyres. Well, hold on. Is this like a single? Oh, right. It's a single. You need one car. Select from garage. Let's try it. Change car. Of course I haven't. Don't be ridiculous. You moaned at me that I only had 30 grand left in it. He sent me a message on WhatsApp. What the fuck? Well, my phone's 2 feet away, suspended in midair on that thing that I showed you the day from my telly, so that I can use it as a dashboard. Right, so we're gonna have to do the other word, the other one. I like the way they do this. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's do this. Friends ranking. Hat trick, you bitch. 240.4. Oh, Ian, you're not going to like this.
How the hell?
Ian, sort him out. Don't let him get away with this. He's old and bald and fat. Oh, no. Actually, I would say, no way. Get lost. How dare you? I'll be using your ghost. I'll use the ghost of Tidgney because he's famous, and who the hell are you? No. Yes, more than 3 seconds actually. Antonio Santos, 237, 228. Unrest. Why can I hear myself? Somebody stop me hearing myself, you idiots. It's you, isn't it, woman? But it is. Well, it's always your fault. What the hell are you talking about? Right. Oh, let's pretend we're from the BBC. This is going to get, you know. I'm from Wales. What's scary? Ooh! I went to the co-op earlier, and the sun was so bright, and they'd not lowered the blinds and stuff, and I nearly smacked into somebody. I wanted to hit him because he was an ignorant git anyway. And as I'm going out of the door, somebody went, "Oh, sorry." What? Sorry, so. What car? What the hell is wrong with you? I haven't got a car. Okay, for people that don't know, this is not something. Do you want me to say what you've said on this thing? Do you? I bet you don't. So shut up, Patrick. And you, Helen, you both know. And Ant knows. I think I told him. Even though he's the one that brought me the news that I can get a Nissan Micra 1.2 for £200 in a few months. Yeah, but you know, you got the problem is I'm 6'2", and I occasionally carry passengers. The last time I carried passengers in a small car was Aunt's daughter. Aunt's daughter, and the first thing she said was, "This car's too small," because she expected me to crash the car by being too close to all the pedals and steering wheel, just so her and a idiot being the person she's with. And don't worry, Aunt also thinks the same. Hope they never see this. I had knees that were too close to the back. I didn't choose the bloody car. It was free. I would have lent it. But a Kia Ceed, a.k.a. the second car with a reasonably priced star in it. Are you kidding me? You not realise the car you're in was the car they used on Top Gear? I don't know. I hate that show. What the hell's wrong with you? I have no idea. All I know is 110 horsepower is 5 horsepower more than XR3 I had. But the same horsepower, right, that the Nissan pre-Renault bullshit Nissan 1.6 twin cam engine had, which I used to drive in my wonderful, fantastic, brilliant Nissan Primera. Oh my God, they were so good. And the chassis was so good. And the seat was so good and so adjustable. And the seating position was so good. It was my perfect car. And I drove a hatchback and a saloon. And they were brilliant. And I loved them. And yeah. But what I wanted was the EGT, the 150 horsepower 2-litre version. I wanted one of those. This does not scan with the modern audience because they think a 2-litre needs to have 320 horsepower. Whereas a GTI or a hot hatch in our day, well, let's put it this way. I was in sixth form when the 205 1.9 GTI came out. Bear in mind, the standard Peugeot 205 GTI 1.6 had 115 brake horsepower, which is 10 more than, well, anything else. I think the Golf GTI might have had a bit more, but it was still shit. But the Peugeot 205 was amazing, and it weighed 5 grams. And they came out with a practical 2-litre engine, 130 horsepower. And I remember having this, it's the only conversation I had with the cool kids in sixth form. And it said, they've got a 2-litre engine in that car? Woo! Of course, it was easy because it's wet sleeves, so all they have to do is make them bigger. Whatever. Anyway, what you really want is the MI16 engine, which is 160 brake horsepower, pre-catalyst. And that was fast enough. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What is this bloody track? What am I in? It looks like I could... I hate Saint Croissant. No, I'm not. Can I change things? Bollocks! Why? Oh, the Genesis. Hold on a minute. Let me just... Oh, shut up. What do you know?
Let's go happen well. Take you into 2 corners.
Sounds nice. Always sounds nice, actually. Hold on a minute. Let me just have a look. Let me just... it looks nice from the back. It looks like someone's failed It looks like someone's failed to make an XJ220 from the side. No, it looks good from about just after the front wheels.
Oh, turn, like, not turn.
Okay, fair enough. Shut up. What have we got there? What the hell is the point of having all that information on a wheel that moves? Seriously? Oh, what speed am I doing? Wait a minute. I'll just find out after I stop having to turn. God! I need to... Hold on a minute. I just realised after moaning about that, I'm still not looking at my phone. So I need to get this... Oh, bending it. Oh, God, this is chunky. This is great. Well, I got it to put my one of my cameras on, so that I can have it not looking at my nostrils. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. So apparently this red line's at about 8. That's why I have this view. It's not because it's like, oh, it's so easy. No, it's because I get a rev counter. So it doesn't tell me what gear I'm in. I don't need that. It does tell me that all of my wheels are about 50 degrees C. Oh, that's a lovely sounding engine. I don't give a shit.
Nice. That's quite good. That's quite good. This car is a